The law of the farm. I'm a part of a what is it? It's a group of entrepreneurial men, business owners, business leaders like myself that are all on a journey together to not just lose weight, but losing weight is a big piece of it, to really get fit and also to get probably in some of the best shape of our lives. Um, Maro Astara is the leader of this, and he's the coach, and he has what he calls the kinetic method. And so I should also add that his target market is also people my age, right? Really, kind of the men in the stage of life, just like myself. I happen to be mid 40s. I have 3 kids. I'm a business owner. And with all of that comes a lot of similar struggles, pressures, stress. And it also comes with a lot of similar priorities and requirements of our time, right? We're getting pulled in many different directions. And so he narrowed in on that market because what happens is oftentimes we might have been incredible athletes when we were younger, even into our 20s. And at some point, many of us, we lose sight a little bit of our health and fitness, and we get off track and don't know how to pull themselves back. So I bring all that up just to say that there was a gentleman today. He's been 6 months in the program, just lost 50 pounds. And I believe he must be a farmer. I don't know him personally, but his name was Charlie. And he did this quick short video, as today was going to be the day that he was going to hop on the scale and hit the 50-pound benchmark of weight loss. But he was talking about, he was outside of a farm field, and he was just talking about the process of farming, much like the process of just about everything else that we do in our life. There are certain steps that you have to take. There's certain things that cannot be fast forwarded, right? Like he was standing outside of a cornfield, and he said that that corn was, I don't know, maybe a foot high. He said it was probably been about a month and a half or so that it's been in the ground. And if you were to pull up one of those corn plants, stalks, rip it out of the ground, there was nothing that you could do to speed up that process, right? There's nothing that you could do to the root system to magically make it grow faster. You know, there's some things that you can cut away. There's some things that you can do to make sure that it happens on a timely manner. And there's also some outside factors as far as weather and rain and nutrients and things like that as well. But you know, many times we get on a path, we get motivated and we get excited for something new and inside of our life. And sometimes the results don't come fast enough. And so that is usually enough for most to throw in the towel and say, screw it. You know, it didn't work. It's not in the cards for me. And so I would just say, number one, motivation is just that, right? Motivation is enough to get you excited and maybe to get you in the game. Inspiration, to be inspired, is enough to probably keep you on that path for a short period of time. Maybe, as my friend Frank McKinney likes to say, it lasts. Inspiration can last about as long as a bad sunburn. As you can see, I have a little bit of a sunburn going on my face from running a ULW, Unleash the Leader Within experience here just this past week in Williston, North Dakota, with True Wealth Financial and a good friend, Brent Lee. But you know, find some aspiration. What do you aspire to be? When you aspire to be something, you're going to make it happen, and you're going to be willing to put in the time, just like the law of the farm or the law of the farmer, and realize that there's certain things that we just can't fast forward. But if we stay true to them, if we continue to do what's required, and we are consistent over a long period of time, we know that the results will come, right? A farmer knows that if they, you know, if they plow up the field at a certain point in time, and maybe they spray some certain chemicals, or they get the land prepared by a certain time, and they get the seed in the ground and planted by a certain time, and they get enough rain or they water it a certain amount over a certain period of time, and they can get it out of the ground on a timely manner, right? If they follow all the steps that they know that need to be taken, and they stay consistent and true to that, not just one season, but year after year after year after year, they know that they will have a fruitful harvest. And that's why it's called the law of the farmer for this episode. So I would just say, if there's something big in your life that you aspire to be, then hold on to that dearly. Hold on to that deep seated, rooted reason why that has you aspiring to be or to become, and just hold true to that law of the farm, and do what's required, and continue to show up that way every single day, consistently over the long period of time, just knowing, just like a farmer has faith that if they do the steps required, they will get the harvest that they desired. Same thing for you. So let's go.